You do not need another supplement. You need minerals that your body can actually absorb. I make something called sun tea every single day as a naturopathic doctor because I am obsessed with minerals and ways to optimize minerals. And getting it straight from the source is the way to do it instead of a synthetic supplement. I will say I do recommend synthetic supplements because I often have to give a high dose to really make a significant change in somebody's health. But drinking your minerals from nature is always going to be elite. All you'll need is a glass jar, structured or filtered water, and your mineral-rich herbs. I usually focus on nutrient, mineral-dense herbs, especially leaves, because they often have a lot of trace minerals and extract really well in the sun. One of the herbs that I love to use is horsetail. It is rich in silica, which is amazing for connective tissue, hair, and skin. Nettle leaves, which are packed with iron, calcium, magnesium. Dandelion leaf, which is really high in potassium and is great for kidney support and detoxification. Raspberry leaf, which is amazing for women's health, and it's extremely nutritive as well, but it's very womb healing. And oat straw, which is a nervous system restoration herb, and it's also rich in magnesium and calcium. And then I like to add in some herbs for flavor and nervous system support. So my favorites are chamomile, lemon balm, ginger, and rose. These all help with digestion, absorption, and relaxation. Then I place it outside in the sun for a few hours. Sometimes I leave it outside on like my patio, and sometimes I leave it next to a windowsill, whatever's easier for you. And even like the winter sun will have an effect. I will say I live in Arizona, so I get ample amount of sun here. So in certain areas, it might be hard to make and create sun tea. So the first thing I do is I take my 32 ounces of water, and then I take about 1/3 of a tablespoon of my herb mixture. Then I put a sprinkle of salt, and then I allow the herbs to sit for 3 to 4 hours. And then you can put this over ice, you can add lemon. I personally like it room temperature because I think all of our beverages should be room temperature or warm, just to optimize digestion and absorption. This is something that I do every single morning. It is a ritual for me. It is such a good way to set intentions and prayer. I usually pray over the tea and just ask God to help nourish and support my body for the rest of the day and really help with cellular healing. So I drink this throughout the day. And what I've noticed is that I'm just extremely hydrated and my body's just holding on to more fluids. I'm not constantly urinating throughout the day like I used to. And sometimes I'll add just a sprinkle of salt as well to make sure I'm getting some extra sodium and really absorbing those trace minerals. And what's great about utilizing minerals straight from nature is that your body recognizes them. It realizes, oh, okay, this is my biology. Like, you are one with nature, and you feel more connected when you are getting your sources of minerals straight from food and herbs. I do love synthetic mineral supplements though, or finding some natural occurring sources when someone's extremely deficient in a specific mineral. One of the things that has been game changer as a naturopathic doctor is utilizing hair elements testing, because I'm able to determine what mineral someone is deficient in or excess in, and that can tell me the state of their nervous system, their gut. So I'm always trying to incorporate minerals because most of the population, most of my patients, most of everyone that I know is mineral depletive just because of our soil, the foods that we're eating, and our stress. Stress depletes particularly sodium, potassium, magnesium, chromium, vanadium, and these are all things that our body needs for blood sugar. It needs for hydration and fluid balance, and also gut motility as well. Really sluggish bowels are often associated with low B1 status and potassium. And oftentimes when I'm optimizing potassium levels, dandelion leaf is great for that. and also increasing someone's B1 levels, because with chronic illness, oftentimes B1 is the first B vitamin to be excessively depleted. So just optimizing those two things can really help with bowel function and movement. But this mineral tea has been game changer for my hair growth, my skin, my vitality. It is the best way to start the day. Love morning rituals, and I love setting intentions for the rest of the day and just setting yourself up for success. And doing sun tea every single morning is going to increase your minerals while also helping you stay present more within your body.